Hello guys, I'm Kalidas Tapadar. Welcome to Quality and Welding Metallurgy. Today, our discussion is question related to valve piping and equipment layout. What is the function of the valve? Answer is isolation, regulation, non-return, and special purpose valves. How the valves are classified based on their function? Answer: isolation, gate valve, ball valve, plug valve, position valve, diaphragm valve, butterfly valve, and pinch valve. How the valves are classified based on their function? Regulation, globe valve, needle valve, butterfly valve, diaphragm valve, position valve, and pinch valve. Non-return valve, check valve. 2. The special purpose, multi-port valve, flush bottom valve, float valve, foot valve, line blind valve, and knife gate valve. How the valves are classified based on their function? How the valves are classified based on their method of operation? Answer: valves are classified based on its method of operation. Self-operated valve, operated valves. Name of the operated and operated valves. Answer: mainly the check valve are self-operated and all other valves types comes under operated valves. How the valves are classified based on the in connection? Answer: valves are classified based on the in connection as screwed ends valve, socket ends, flange ends, butt weld ends, watertight ends, buttress ends. In connection means arrangement of the attachment of the valve with the equipment of or the piping. What are the type of check valve? Answer: the check valves are divided into two based on check mechanism as lift check valves, swing check valves. What do you mean by special purpose valves? Answer is valves are the perform duties other than the two-way isolation, control, and check are called special purpose valve. Special purpose valve. Water. What are glandage options valves? Where these are used? Answer: glandless poison valves are regulating valves used in steam service. What are the steps involved in the plant design? Answer: the mechanical design and development of the plant has three major steps as conceptual layout design, equipment layout design, and piping layout design. What is conceptual layout design? Answer. It is the part of the basic engineering package. It consists of the following information: essential process design requirements such as horizontal and vertical relation of equipment. B. Spatial allocation of basic plant requirement, space required for laboratory, office, storage, etc. C. Planning for control room, motor control center room, etc. What is the equipment design, layout design? Answer. It is It is the detailing of conceptual layout. It is the basic document of mechanical engineer. Mechanical engineer design, or other words, the document is the basis for development of construction drawing by all discipline. It is sometimes also referred as plot plan for large outdoor plant. It consists of following information. A. Floor space need for equipment and other facilities are shown. Access, removal space, cleaning area, storage space, and handling facility are outlined. What are the essential data documents required for preparation of equipment layout? The essential data or document required for preparation of equipment layout is as a process flow diagram and piping instrument diagram indicate the interconnectivity of each equipment, information regarding solid handling, gravity feed line, gravity feed, line slopes, loop size, venting requirement, spacing piping material, etc., which in turn govern the equipment location to a great extent. Project design data. This consists of the following information as geographic location, approximately to read and railway, road and railway, topography and local codes and regulation, weather conditions such as rainfall, records, associational temperature. Seasonal temperature, difference, wind direction, outlet point and drain, etc. The above information such as wind direction influence the location of cooling towers, furnace, stuck, etc. Similarly, the information regarding outlet drain points affect the design of storm water drains and requirement of enclosure. C. Equipment size and building. This including the fabricated equipment such as vessel, heat exchanger, reactor, tanks, and preparatory equipment like pumps, compressor, furnace, etc. Or locating the above, the equipment is grouped to have optimum location for minimum pipe run as well as follow the process flow sequence. What are the two basic configurations for the equipment layout? Unit plot plan. Answer. The equipment layout can basically be divided into two configurations. First, A. The great mounted horizontal arrangement as seen in the refineries and petrochemical plants. B. The vertical arrangement as seen in many chemical process industry. What is grade mounted horizontal arrangement of equipment layout? Answer. In the grade mounted horizontal arrangement, the equipment is placed on the either side of the central pipe rack with auxiliary rods. Advantage of the arrangement is that the equipment is located at grade level, which make it easier to construct, operate and maintain. Disadvantage is that it takes lot of ground area. What is the vertical arrangement of the equipment layout? Answer. The structure mounted vertical arrangement has equipment located at multi-level steel or concrete structure. This could be indoor or outdoor. Advantage is of small coverage area and ability to have the facility to suit process requirement for climate condition. What are the basic principles of locating the equipment irrespective of the layout of the arrangement? Answer. The certain basic principle of the following while located the equipment is as economic piping. In order to minimize the cost of piping, the equipment should be located in process sequence and close enough to suit safety needs, access requirement and flexibility. The equipments are identified which form the subsystem within the unit. The component within the subsystem to be arranged to have most economical piping and the whole subsystem to be arranged within the unit to have most economic interconnection. Have most economic interconnection. Resource requirement. The equipment layout should support requirement like minimum pressure drop, gravity feed and loop. Common operation. The equipment that requires common maintenance facility, common utility and continuous operator attention shall be located in the same area. D. Underground facility. Before deciding the equipment location, the facility such as storm water drain, effluent drain, fire water, cooling water to be placed underground. What is the routing diagram? Answer. A line routing diagram is a schematic representation of all process and utility. Piping system drawn on copy of plot plan. This diagram does not show the exact location, elevation or interference, but it located the most congested area. How do you calculate the width of the pipe rack? Please show the equation and formulas here. Up to what the width of the pipe rack is restricted. What type of arrangement shall be done if the width of the rack calculated is more than the restricted limit? Answer. Normally, pipe rack width is limited to 6 meters. If the width of the rack calculated is more than the arrangement shall be done in multiple layers. The arrangement are adapted are a single column rack T type, double column rack with single tier, C double column rack with a double tier. How much space is kept in between column of pipe rack? Answer normally 5 to 6 meter. Spacing is kept in between the column of pipe rack. At which location the width spacing more than normal in between the column is necessary? Answer: wide spacing is necessary at road crossing or where loading or cross access spacing is needed. How much headroom clearance is required under the following type of crossing? A. Structure pipeline inside operating area. B. From top of rail. C. Above crest of road or crane movement. Above crest of road for truck movement. Above crest road or between process unit. Answer: the headroom normally provided is as structure pipeline inside operating area 200-2000. From the top of the rail 7000. Above the crest of the road crane movement 7000. Above the crest of the road truck movement 6000. Above the crest of the road between process unit 4500. What are the drawing? What sort of drawing layout is required for piping layout? The following drawing layout are required for piping layout: piping instrumentation, diagram, PN&ID, equipment layout, piping specification, equipment drawing, vendor requirement for proprietary equipment. What care should be taken while the routing piping instrument? Following points can be taken while routing piping instrument. Flow measurement instrument need certain straight length of upstream and downstream of the instrument. Normally 15D on the upstream and 5D on the downstream kept. B. The pipeline in which flow meter such as magnetic flow meter, vortex meters, turbine meter, etc. are located shall be routed in such a way that the line must be filled with liquid all the time. The pipeline shall be supported with robust support on both sides of the meter. Control valves are located at the grade like at about 500 meter height from finished ground to provide convenient access for operating maintenance. Block and bypass valves shall be located to above easy operation access from the grade. Locating control valve on the vertical line shall be avoided. Isolation valve for level gauge and pressure gauge shall be made accessible. All primary and secondary indication of pressure, temperature, flow level, potentials, etc. shall be visible from the operating area. Rotameter shall be placed on vertical line and the inlet shall be from the bottom of the instrument. Thank you.